I'm trying to get housing, and these people discriminating on me, and I'm about to expose. I'm about to get the Black Panthers involved. I'm about to get a lot of movements involved with this, because this is housing discrimination, and it's a civil rights violation. So if you know anybody that stands for justice, that holds wicked realtors accountable, that try to, like, you know what I'm saying, that try to steal from people, y'all need to let me know. And I'm about to get this person license plate. This person right here, they tried to swerve over, they see me over the white lane. She tried to cause a fucking accident. That's what she tried to do. And play it off like she ain't doing nothing wrong. She just tried to cause a fucking accident on Route 9, 10:11 in the morning, in the city of in the town of Poughkeepsie. She swerved over all over the white lane when she see me. Yeah, she swerved all over the white lane. LPR 3363. And you work for the state? You work for the state and you're doing that shit, trying to cause car accidents, trying to kill people? Yeah, she tried to kill me, y'all. LPR 3363. Today's date is July 7th, 2026. And I'm on Route 9. She just turned into the plaza where CVS is at. She just turned into the plaza where CVS, right after you pass Price Chopper on Route 9. It's 10:12 in the morning, July 7th, 2026. Town of Poughkeepsie, New York, Dutchess County, United States of America. Y'all got the license plate and everything. Go track that witch down. And let the wrath of God abide on her for all that attempted murder, terroristic acts. Terroristic acts. She really tried to run me off the road 2 times, y'all. It was 2 times she tried to do it. I just left Aspen Dental. Let me show y'all my receipt. Aspen Dental is right across from the Poughkeepsie Galleria Mall. It's in the same plaza where the armed forces is at, and I think they got a Cold Stone. And before I even came live, the reason why I came live, because it was this guy, he had license plates of a taxi. It was LV, and it was a black car. And he started trying to do the same type of thing, like swerving over, acting like he trying to cause a conflict with me. I gotta find this receipt. It might be in my pocket. Here it go. Aspen Dental. I just left Aspen Dental and got my teeth cleaned. Just left Aspen Dental and got my teeth cleaned. And they told me I got a gum disease, and they want a lot of money to fix my teeth, and they just gave me an antibiotic and told me to go to CVS in Hyde Park. And I don't want to take the antibiotic. I don't think I'm going to go there, but they told me the antibiotic will take the infection away and the pain that I'm dealing with in my back teeth. I just think that if I take the antibiotic, it's gonna make me all drugged up and it could kill me, you know what I'm saying? Last time I went to the hospital, they put me on the IV, and when I got out, I never was able to lift weights again. So my bones, I have a bone disease. They gave me a bone disease in the hospital out here in Poughkeepsie, New York, United States of America. So I'm handicapped. I'm thinking about just going to the Department of Social Service right now and showing them this paperwork from this bone disease. They didn't give me no paperwork from the dentist because I didn't want to do a payment plan, but I should have told them, yeah, I'll figure out a payment plan, and took that paperwork, because that's the paperwork that I can show and prove that I have a gum disease. But I got 2 papers right here, hold on, and it tells you about gum disease. So why would they give me this paperwork if I don't have gum disease? They gave me this. So I have gum disease. So I don't know if that's like I'm gonna go look it up on Google if I can get SSI for having gum disease, and I got a bone disease. It's something called I forgot what that bone is. Klein. I forgot what it's called, but I got it written down on paper. So when I went to the hospital, they were supposed to give me a mental evaluation, but they hooked me up to an IV for 2 days. And when I got out of there, my bones was weak. I couldn't even walk straight. I was grinding my teeth. They damaged me real bad. And before I went to the hospital, I was lifting weights. I was able to lift a 25-pound dumbbell like 40 times with no problem, right and left hand. After I got out the hospital, I was struggling to lift this 25-pound dumbbell. So they injured me, and they got away with it. And that's why God is going to kill them. God is going to kill these people. They're going to die in car accidents, or the next thunderstorm is going to put a tree right on their house, right through their house, and they're going to be walking through cooking dinner, and that tree going to fall right on their head for what they did. And they think they're going to get away with this stuff, and now you got all these people keep trying to cause accidents and all this stuff with me. And these people work for the state. That lady with that license plate, that was a New York State license plate with the number on the back of it. They work for the state. So once y'all look up that license plate, you'll see where she worked for. And then she should be fired from her job. She tried to do it 2 times. If y'all run the cameras on Route 9 from 1017, all you got to do, anybody that worked for the intelligence agencies, run the camera from when I left Aspen Dental at maybe 10 a.m., maybe 10:02. Run the cameras from Aspen Dental, Dutchess County, New York, right across from the Poughkeepsie Galleria Mall, and run when I got on Route 9, leaving Aspen Dental to come to the city of Poughkeepsie, and run how that lady with that white van with the numbers on the back of it tried to cause a car accident 2 times with me. She swerved over the white lane 2 times. When she seen me in her rear view behind her, she swerved over. Then when I got by her, she swerved over again. So this is 2 times. So these are the type of people that need to be investigated and held accountable. Look, I'm gonna show y'all the loop bus to let you know where we at. Dutchess County loop bus. Dutchess County loop bus, dutchesscounty.gov, 845-338-8884. This is how you know I'm in Dutchess County. I'm right across from the water fountain where Eastman and Tubman is. That's Tubman down there. I think that's called Hudson View. And that's Eastman right there with all them wires and stuff on the top of it. So I'm in Poughkeepsie, New York. And y'all got that car license plate. I'm gonna post this video up. Y'all research her, find out who she is, find out where she worked. And people like that shouldn't be working for those type of jobs. If you're trying to kill people, how can you work at a job with people and you're trying to cause accidents and attempt to murder people? So let me get $7 on this pump right here, on pump 1. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. So yeah, man, I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna put this up because this was just something that needed to be exposed, and I'll come back in a little bit. I just had to come live real quick. I was actually on a phone call with my sister, and then I noticed like this one dude, he was in a black car. He was a black Nissan Altima with LV license plates, and he jumped out of one lane to get behind me. Then when he seen me cutting my phone on, he tried to hurry up and turn off because he don't want his license plates. He don't want to get looked into and found out who you is, and the God's angels, the death angel come for y'all. Y'all don't want that. So y'all want to try to hold back and act like you ain't doing nothing. Man, if you ain't, look, I'm going to tell y'all straight up. If you got a problem with me, get some boxing gloves. Other than that, I'm not fighting with nobody. I'm not injuring nobody. I'm going to get you in trouble, and you're going to get held accountable because I'm going to record everything when you're being hostile and violent, acting like you're trying to, cause a conflict with somebody or cause an injury. So you're going to get exposed every time. I'm not fighting nobody. You know what I'm saying? Most fighting I'm doing is with some gloves. Other than that, we're not fighting. We're not going back and forth. You're just going to get exposed. That's all. And it's going to be, whatever happens, going to happen.
I can't control what happens once you get exposed.
All I know is these license plates, they lead to addresses. They lead to companies wherever you work at. And that woman was like a Spanish license. She could have been a black woman. She could have just been a light-skinned black woman, or she could have been a Spanish woman. It was hard for me to kind of like tell. But the license plate, the time, the date, all of this is on record, so you can't get out of this. You know what I'm saying? Maybe she worked for the Department of Social Service. This is the Department of Social Service right here on Market Street. This is where I went to when I tried to get like assistance for food stamps and stuff like that and Medicaid, but they denied me. So yeah, here go another car. That thing he gonna ride up on me. You play me if you want. As soon as I start leaving out, like this dude hit me the other day on Main Street. It was a white boy, and I think he did it on purpose. You know what I'm saying? Because the way how all these people drive towards me, it just seemed like these people will do this type of stuff on purpose. So now I'm gonna be a little bit more aware. I'm always aware. It's just that day the dude was coming across on a bike, so I stopped to let him cross because I ain't gonna keep driving and you crossing the street on a bike. I would have hit him. So I stopped. The dude behind me ain't paying no attention. He smacked right in the back of me. I don't think he did it purposely though, because he paid me $500. If somebody would have really wanted to do it, they would have act like I ain't gonna pay you nothing. But he could be working with a group that targeted me, and they put money on me, and they said, well, so we got a hit against this person. So anybody that does something to him, we're gonna pay you. So maybe he could have did something and got paid. So him paying me $500, he could have got $2,500 or more than that for doing it to me. So it's a gang. You know, when gangs say we gonna put in work, so they gotta hurt somebody, they have to injure somebody, they have to stab somebody, they have to kill somebody, right? So this is what they're doing. It's gang activity, and y'all gonna fall, every last one of y'all. I don't give a fuck if you work for the police department, the FBI. I don't give a fuck where y'all work for. You will fall. Your address will be exposed, and God's soldiers will catch you. I'm out. Matter of fact, let me go up to this next light when I go to the store. Y'all gonna get what y'all deserve. All this little terroristic acts and hostility, and none of y'all want to get no gloves and throw no hands, but you want to be all hostile and aggressive towards people. Y'all gonna get what y'all deserve, man. Trust me. You're gonna get what y'all deserve. Can't none of y'all fight. Y'all a bunch of pussy motherfuckers. All these people. Your husbands, your sons, every last one of them. All this hatred. Then you got to go through people denying and discriminating on you when you just trying to get housing. If y'all ain't gonna give me housing, why don't you just tell me, yo, we don't have apartments available? Don't discriminate on somebody and make it look like, oh, we signed you up for this list. I don't even qualify for that list. Why would you put me on a list that my income is not even in that bracket? So they're discriminating on me. They're doing what they want. They denied, and they said, like, they sent me a message and saying, we have an apartment available, but you declined it. I never declined it. This is why I'm calling all the justice agencies. And something gonna have to give, man. Reach out to the NAACP. What's up? Huh? Yeah.
Got 2 glass cases right here.
Oh, nah, I'm good right now.
Thanks.
I'm good. But I if I see you around, I got you.
Yo, fam, you
That was good, bro. I didn't know that was you. Let me get 6 little seats.
6.
Yeah. Huh?
You're not hearing me when I say. One.
Hey, yo, Tiger.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. 1 to your ass clock, man. محلبة.
Your son is done, nigga.
Never.
Your son is done.
Never Tiger is done. Never.
That's a fucking lamb.
محلبة is going.
He the lamb over the rice, nigga.
All right, good looking.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
All right, B.
Your
All
son
right.
is lamb.
Yeah, Yeah, man. So it's housing discrimination when I applied for a place and they gave me an interview. And when they gave me my first interview, they said, you don't qualify for this place. So I said, okay. And I felt like they're not going to give me this place, so delete all my information. Because they said, we'll keep you on the list, and if something comes up, I didn't know they had a whole bunch of apartments. So I told them, man, y'all could delete all my files because I sent them too much information. I sent them all my Cash App donations, all my PayPal donations, because I thought that was income. I ain't know they're not going to count my Cash App and my PayPal donations as income. So as soon as I go to this store on Main Street at 10:26 in the morning, you got a City of Poughkeepsie police officer. He pulls up right there on the side of the street, right? And then another one is coming the opposite way. He just turned down Catherine Street. You know what I'm saying? And these are the people that's connected to this little witchcraft and these car accidents and these people trying to act tough and aggressive towards you. It's the town of Poughkeepsie police. It's the city of Poughkeepsie police. That's why they keep trying to show intimidation tactics by going to the places where I'm going. But listen, all of y'all little criminal informants, the people that y'all pay to do these terroristic activities, their license plates are going to get exposed. All over my Facebook, Devon Rayford on Facebook, DEVON RAYFORD is my Facebook. Everything will be getting exposed over there. Every oppressor, every terroristic act that people do, every little criminal activity, I'm exposing everything. I'm not letting none of y'all get away with this wickedness. You hear me? None of y'all. Every chance I get, as long as I got breath in my body to speak, as long as I got fingers to show and prove, then I'm going to show and prove all things, and all wickedness will be exposed. I'm not playing no games with the devil or his kingdom. You feel me? These people denied me housing, y'all. I'm gonna explain how it happened. The first time I filled out the application, they gave me an interview, and at the end, when I got interviewed, they told me I don't qualify because I don't meet the income bracket. And I left and I said, okay. And then they told me they was gonna keep me on the list, but I didn't know they had a bunch of other apartments. So I told them, delete all my information that y'all got, because I felt bad. Once they told me that my Cash App donations, because I was on YouTube and I was making money on YouTube, I was monetized. So once they told me that my Cash App donations and my PayPal donations that I got from people that was supporting me on YouTube, they don't count as income. That's an asset, they said. So I said, okay, well, y'all can take all my information off the files. Cause this lady came out with a big ass folder, bigger than the Bible. All my documents, all of the Cash App donations that I got, all of the PayPal donations that people sent me, they got all the names of the people who supported me. I don't want y'all having all that information of people that supported me. That's private information. I didn't want to send it, but I wanted the place so bad that I just hurry up and sent over everything. But I knew I made a mistake showing all of them people's names, people's addresses is up there. So I told them, delete all my information out y'all files. They told me, They sent a message like I was trying to threaten them, like, oh, don't, like they sent a message like a automated message. Oh, like it was just so, it was suspicious. It seemed like, you know what I'm saying? Like it didn't seem right. So these are some corrupt realtors, and they're trying to hide and cover themselves up after they're doing wrong. Cause it was an apartment that came up for me, right? And they're gonna say I declined this apartment. I never declined. So I asked them about it, and they said, oh, don't worry about it. We still got you on the list. But why would y'all say that I declined and I never declined? So I believe an apartment came up and one of them lied and said that I declined it and I never declined. So they're doing corrupt things and they need to be held accountable. And I'm going to blow the trumpet against these lying ass realtors. You know what I'm saying? I was trying to hold back from saying anything because they do got some good prices. But if good prices is gonna cause y'all, if good prices is gonna cause y'all to be corrupt and lying and saying people declined apartments, well, fuck y'all prices. I'd rather pay $1,000 than deal with somebody that's honest and legit than to be paying the good price. And you got to deal with lying ass people. They might lie and say you never paid your rent when you're paying your rent. I don't want to deal with people like that. That's wicked. it, man. And I asked, can I talk to the highest boss, the manager, the owner of the company? I think if I talk to him and I explain what I'm going through, I think I would get an apartment quicker. But going through these leasing agencies, and these are witches. I don't know if the main dude at the top is telling them to do this, or it's just them doing this on their own because they want to discriminate and give people that they know apartments, their nieces, their cousins, their family, people that's in their fraternity. Like, I learned a lot. Even when you sign up, if you try to get car insurance with Geico or Progressive Insurance, they ask you, are you in any fraternities or sororities? That's darkness. That's evil. And they give you a discount. The military, I guess they could get discounts because they serve in a country, but people that's in fraternities or sororities. So what if, like, somebody's in the fraternity just because they want to sacrifice people, like what happened to Mike Brown? Or what happened to the dude Nyland, or the dude right now, he went on a trip and he was on a boat with all them white boys. His family sacrificed him. His family sacrificed him. And the people that he went with, one of them dudes like knew the judge, or his family was the judge or something like that, right? I think that them dudes, that dude Nyland or whatever his name was, his family sacrificed him with the court system. That's what happened, and they got paid for it. That's what I believe. But let me end this off. I'll come back a little later. God bless.